Please help me. I'm having an asthma attack and I'm all out of my puffers. I can barely breathe.
Okay, please take a seat. Can I get your name, please?
My name is Cheryl. Please help me. I need a puffer.
At this point, I would listen to all of her lung fields. There's no wheezing noted. Lung fields are clear bilaterally. Oxygen saturation is 98% on room air. I'm also taking note of Cheryl sobbing uncontrollably. I'm going to administer Ventolin nebulizer as per the doctor's orders and wait for her to calm down a bit and catch her breath. Cheryl, are you feeling a bit better now to talk?
Yes, I still feel tightness in my chest, but I can breathe now.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Cheryl. Where do you live? Do you have family?
I live close by in a little apartment. I live with my husband and son, but it's been hard lately. My husband's business hasn't been doing well. In fact, we are on the verge of bankruptcy. And my son, well, he is CP, and so I have to stay at home with him. We can't afford support for him, which means I'm unable to work. I just found out that my father has terminal cancer as well. It just seems like all of this is happening all at once. I feel so lost and confused. I don't know what to do or where to turn. I just need a break.
I'm sorry to hear about the circumstances that are taking place in your life right now. I know how tough things can be sometimes and how overwhelming it can feel. I know you mentioned that you use puffers at home and have asthma, but I think maybe your life right now is causing a lot of stress on you too. Do you have anyone that you're able to talk to, any close family members?
I think you're right. I start thinking about everything all at once and just get myself to the point where I can hardly breathe or think properly. All of this is so crazy. I don't have anyone. No, we recently moved here for my husband's business, so all of my friends are far away. My mom is preoccupied with my dad being so sick, so I don't want to be a burden to her.
I understand, Cheryl. And again, I'm sorry that you're experiencing this. What does your husband think about everything? Have you told him how you're feeling?
Well, he's a man. I feel like they just shut off their emotions sometimes. We haven't talked much about it and things feel different. I just feel distant from him. I think the stress is overwhelming for the both of us. His go-to is to shut down, and he's been so consumed with keeping his business above ground.
Okay, I understand. I know sometimes it can be hard to communicate our feelings too when it all seems to be too much. I think initiating a conversation with him so that you're on the same page might help you a bit. I mean, that is your call, but I think it could be very helpful. It's easier to go through things sometimes when we have our loved ones supporting us.
Yeah, maybe you are right. I just felt bad bugging him when he's so busy.
Well, he is your partner. I doubt you'll be bugging him. I think it's important to at least let him know how you're feeling so he knows what's going on. Would you be open to us speaking with a social worker? They can help us address some of the concerns you have and maybe get you some help at your home with your son. I know it won't fix everything you're going through, but it can help. We can also look at community supports and counseling services. Is that something you'd be okay with?
Yes, I would really appreciate that, actually. Anything at this point would be helpful. I feel so helpless.
No problem, Cheryl. Let me make some phone calls. I'm going to speak with the doctor as well. 5 minutes passes. Hi, Cheryl. I spoke with the doctor. He's ordered you a Ventolin puffer that you can take as well as some Ativan. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't think so. What is it?
It's a medication that will help you when you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed. I can give you some more teaching about it. The doctor thinks it would be helpful for you during this time of your life.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I don't like getting myself so worked up. When I get to that point, it feels like I will never come back down.
Yes, I understand. Often when we're going through a lot of things at once, we don't feel like ourselves. I can suggest some other things that may help you too if you're interested.
Of course, anything to help.
Well, diet and exercise also play a huge role in stress management. We can look into more services that the community offers if you like, or even as simple as going for a walk when you're feeling overwhelmed. That can be helpful too. I can also provide you with some teaching brochures on mindfulness, breathing techniques, and other helpful stress-reducing activities.
Thank you so much for this. It is helpful just having someone to listen and someone that cares. I appreciate your help. I think with all of this help, things can start to get better.
Yes, they can, one step at a time.